Brandon and Eric, two dudes on a mission. Redline their engines, pure competition. Bet on that NASCAR while it's heavy. Speed demons in the night, all gas, no levies. Rubber on asphalt, drifting through the curves. Crowd going wild, adrenaline in verbs. Fighting for the W, no holding back. Rivals to the end, never off track. Wheel spin, checker flag in sight. Brandon and Eric, racing day and night. Underdogs rising, stakes just climb. Pedal to the metal, losing track of time. Late night garages, dreams from the grease. Sweat and ambition, peace never at ease. Engines roar louder than their heartbeat. Victory lane, the only deceit. Headlights flash, blur under the stars. Some see competition, they see cars. Best placed high, fortunes on the line. Friends or foes in this moment in time. Crowd holds breath, finish line approach. Adrenaline spikes, no room for coach. Eric behind the wheel, Brandon in the lead. Destiny defined by that fierce speed.
We have reached the part of the podcast where we're going to be talking some NASCAR, and who better to come on than Brandon, aka Boston Boy 83. Brandon, how are you doing, my man?
Doing good, man. Tough week last week. I told you before we get on here. I told everybody the key thing was to fade Bell. No way he's winning 3 in a row. So I just want to eat my own crow on that one. Didn't see it coming. Didn't expect it. The man was on fire. He's got 3 out of the first 4 races and is sitting in the catbird seat moving forward. So I always like if I put a big one out there and it fails, just acknowledge it, and then come back with a big winner this week.
Don't worry. Remember, I just told you I was talking about basketball. I just had an 80% free-throw shooter miss a front end of a 1-and-1. Phenomenal. Yeah, I mean, the only thing we hit was Bush top 10. That was the only thing we were able to get home. So
it was rough last week. It was rough.
Rough week. But props to Bell. Bell was able to get it done, and hopefully we can keep it going, rebound a little bit this week. I'm going to start us off because I have 4 bets. My first bet, and you just mentioned it, and I'm going to do it. I'm just going to fade Bell here. I'm fading him in 2 head-to-head matchups. First off, Logano over Bell plus 150 and Larson over a minus 114. Pretty simple thought process here. Fading him after his historic 3-game race streak. Yes, he finished second in the fall race, where in both 2023 and 2024, but let's not ignore the inconsistency. In the spring of 2022, he finished 33rd, and in the fall, 34th. Overall, he's got the 11th best average finish a month active drivers. We look at Logano. Logano has the 5th best average finish.
Yep.
Here, 2 wins in his last 3 races. His worst finish is 12th. He ran well last week in Phoenix. Logano also holds the 7th best average finish amongst active drivers. As for Larson, he's been on fire. 3 of his last 4 races, 11th, 2nd, 1st, and 1st here. Owns the 3rd best average finish among active drivers, 4th on intermediate tracks. So I'm just going to fade Bell here.
All right. I hope you're right. I don't disagree with it, and I'm just going to keep my mouth shut on that one. But I'm going to go raise my first race winner. I'm going 7-1. I'm going Tyler Reddick. This track plays low, medium, high runs, and who better ride the wall than Tyler Reddick? He's finished here well before. I don't have the actual stats right in front of me, but it is a good track for him. The style of racing fits his racing perfectly, and there's a reason he's 7-1. So I like Tyler Reddick 7-1.
My next one, I am going to my boy, William Byron. 2nd best average finish here among active drivers in his last 6 races. His worst finish is 13th. This season in races that he hasn't wrecked, his worst finish is 6th. He also boasts the best average finish on intermediate tracks. On his last 3 intermediate track races, his worst finish was 6th. Look, he's the hottest driver right now. I mean, 2nd hottest driver, obviously, behind Bell. So it just makes all the sense in the world for me. I'm going to take Byron here.
I like it. If we have 5 races with only 2 winners, I'm gonna be shocked. So that's why I'm moving over Ryan Blaney 9-1. Penske's been running very well consistently every race. Logano had his mishap last week, went all the way to the back, came to the front, even though they're able to use those soft tires. I like what Penske's doing. Blaney's due for a very consistent race where he stays up front and competes for the win at the end. And I'm not even going on track history with Blaney on this one. I'm going Blaney 9-1.
I like it. I like it. My next one, I'm going to your boy, the Watermelon Man.
Yeah, Watermelon Man.
Give me Rossi. Give me Ross Chastain plus 2,400. Has been solid here. His worst finish in the last 6 races is 12th. He's also grabbed a second place finish in 2022. Daytona was rough for him, but since then he's finished 8th, 12th, and 11th.
Yep.
Holds the 5th best average finish on intermediate tracks. Picked up the win in Kansas of fall of 2024. I'm going to take Ross Chastain at plus 2,400. Where are you going next, my friend?
Before I go next, I am going to make sure for the remainder of the NASCAR season that you call Ross Chastain Rossi. You just
Call
gave
him
him a
Rossi.
new nickname, Rossi. So
Call him Rossi.
I'm going back to my boy. I'm going Chase Elliott 16-1. The reason I'm grabbing him now is because his odds normally are not this high. They're normally 9-1, 8-1, 7-1 on most tracks outside of road courses where he is a favorite. He has not competed drastically well. He finished 4th at Coda after getting wrecked on lap 1. He got another top 10 last week. He's going to emerge. Track history here, I don't even believe he's won. But I will say, being able to grab a Hendrick car, a guy not defending, but a guy that's won a championship at 16-1 before qualifying, you can't not take it. He finished, I believe, top 5 last year when they were here. So I'm going back to my hometown boy, Dawsonville, Georgia. I'm going Chase Elliott at 16-1. I can't pass up the odds for that type of driver.
I like it. My last and final. Give me Kyle Busch plus 1,800. In his last 10 races here, he's finished inside the top 15 8 times. He's looked strong this season. He was running great at Daytona before he got wrecked. 7th at Atlanta, 5th at Coda, 8th at Atlanta again. You can tell that he's hungry for that first win since 2019. He's 18-1. Price is just way too good to pass up. So
I like it.
Let's do it, man. Let's take a little Kyle Busch here. Plus,
it's going to be a rebound weekend.
I mean, look, dude, like, we're not going to win every week, but we're up on the season. So, like, we can't really complain. So,
no, but also, guys, if you think about it, we have hit at least something every week. So we are net positive. So this week, though, I feel a good winner coming along. Sponsored by Gatorade.
Sponsored by Gatorade. Dude, I'll tell you what I'm doing. Like, you'll be proud of me, dude. Like, I'll tell you more about it. These people don't want to hear about this stupid diet shit I'm doing. Brandon, I'd like to thank you for coming on. When you tell everyone where they can find you on social media, my friend.
Boston Boy 83, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram.
Make sure to give my boy Brandon a follow, and we'll talk soon, my friend.
All right.